Let's bring in Doug Butler. He's portfolio manager and senior VP managing director with Rockland Trust. Now, Doug, I'm told that you are bullish here, but it really depends on the Fed. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've all seen that the Fed really, the dovishness even started earlier as rates dropped through the 4 level. We anticipate that if the Fed comes in and the governors expect the Fed funds rate to be at north of 5 for 2023, we think that that's going to put a little bit of pressure on the markets. And certainly if it hits the 5.25 level, we think that is probably another down 4% or so.
When you say a little pressure on the markets, what do you mean? Are we talking sort of nightmare apocalyptic scenario, or are we talking,
we're talking
a couple
5%.
points?
We're talking not dramatically down from last week's levels anyway.
So no huge swings
not dramatically down from here. Sorry.
Yeah. So what do you buy then? What are you telling people if you're out there trying to pick stocks in this environment? You're looking at the Fed. You're wary of some kind of swing coming up. You are looking at a couple of different stocks. Which ones do you have in mind?
Yeah, I think one stock that we love in the energy space is EOG. We think they have a pristine balance sheet, almost no debt. We think they make money even if you get a sell-off in oil. If there is a recession, they still will be a fantastic play here, especially for the long run. They've been increasing their dividend 10%. They've been distributing special dividends. They're a fantastic company and probably the best run and best cultured company in the space. We think that they can amply grow to $150 within the next year.
You also like JP Morgan and Meta, Doug. A couple names are a little more controversial, but before diving into that too much specifically, I'm curious if the next move from the Fed chair is actually to walk back the dovishness that the markets ran with last week. In other words, to get more hawkish again, to what extent could that really spoil the landscape here?
Yeah, I think that puts the kibosh on the Santa Claus rally. But I think that I don't think they're going to walk it back hard, is what I would say. I think they might be a little less optimistic. But really what you're looking for is that 2023, where the median ends up and where the governors think they're going to be for the full year. If that average is below 5%, it'll be great news. And I think the markets are starting to price that in. You see the 10-year rolling over down to 3.5. And big question is does that prompt a recession? We don't really think so. So I think that's the reason for both JPM and Meta. They're different stories. JPM, from the CEO on down, they've been very talking and very defensive and a very cautious outlook. But if you look at their results, they've been successful at cutting costs. They've been successful at maintaining their margins. We think they can do that even if there is a bit of a pullback in the economy. And Meta, frankly, if they would just get out of their own way for a few weeks, the stock has ample room to run. I really view them as sort of, remember Microsoft back in the 2000s when they kept having problems in Europe and having problems everywhere, sort of early aughts and late 90s. I'm dating myself here. But yeah, I think that Meta has a tremendous future if it can just stop making mistakes.
I want to ask you about that because there's a big if in that sentence that you just said. It can stop making mistakes, right? I mean, so you're betting on Meta. You think they're in a good position here, the company formerly known as Facebook. Is that a bet just on the sort of ego of one man, Mark Zuckerberg? He has come out and said, he got it wrong when it came to the metaverse. He put too much money in, hired too many people, sort of bet the farm on the metaverse, now is trying to reel that back in and trying to get some humility here about what the market is telling him. Do you think that Mark Zuckerberg now gets it and is going to be able to refocus this company? I mean, obviously you do if you're picking this stock, but this is not a guy who's had a lot of humility over the years, right?
He's not a guy who's had a lot of humility, and frankly, he's done a lot of great things. He's gotten this one wrong, and he bet too much of it on this, but the company still, I think our premise of the company is not to be aligned with Mark or feel like that there's one man running the show, but that's the share structure we signed up for. So that's what we have.
You knew that
now,
going
do
in.
we want to stay in? And yet we knew it going in. And we believe that their positioning is fantastic. And we believe that Mark Zuckerberg is not an irrational individual. I mean, There are other CEOs who I wouldn't entrust this much hope or this much runway, but I believe Zuckerberg will get it turned around, and I believe, look, I think Google and Apple are going to solve the Apple problem. Google and Facebook are going to solve the Apple ad problem as well.